Hi everybody, welcome to Wendy's Decorium. Got this mould here, it's a tray, coaster, whatever you want to use it for, and obviously it's a Christmas tree. I do love Christmas trees. All I'm going to do is, I'm going to do it in Aquacast and in Epoxy because I've got some DTF stickers. Look at these beauties. How lovely is that? Aren't they lovely? I got these from Temu. Of course I did. I think I'm addicted to Temu. Anyway, so we're going to be using one of them. I'm going to try and get a background to match it so it doesn't look out of place, because I mean that is weird, isn't it? The white around it. If you just stuck it on, say, a red or a green background, it would look very strange. So I'm going to get some pigments to try and match that, and we'll get some Aquacast mixed up. I'll be right back with you. I've mixed up 200 mils of Aquacast and I've put a tiny bit in these two little cups, and I'm going to use black Jesmonite pigment and a cocktail stick, and I just want a tiny amount, just want to make a grey. A bit too dark for what I wanted. See, that's all it takes, a cocktail stick. I'm going to pour that one in there. Right, let's get a bit more in here. Like I said, only want a bit. And we're going to use Jesmonite blue. We want a cocktail stick. Too much. Too dark again. You saw how much I used. I was very careful. We'll be careful with that one. I know that it will dry lighter, but when you're using a Jesmonite pigment, they do tend to stay pretty true to what they are now. Right, and all I'm going to do is, I'm going to drizzle, if I can, a bit of this all over. Should have made it a bit runnier really. Never mind, it's not the end of the world. It's just a form of marble basically, just to marble these colours. They'll all get shifted around when I pour the natural stuff in. Right, a bit of grey, and it's going on the vibration plate which will vibrate it all out. Make sure I get it down them sides. Tiny bit more blue is needed in the centre, I think. And now we're just going to pour the natural on, and I'll find some more moulds to put the rest of this in. Let's have a jiggle about, make sure we've got enough in. Lovely. And like I say, it's going on the vibration plate. Hopefully it'll move that marble, them other colours a bit, blend them in a bit more, and I'll see you back for demould. Should be dry now, well, ready to demould dry. Let's get these bits off. I actually made a tray. I mixed up a little bit more and made a tray with the other one, a round one, with the leftovers I should say. Oh, that's pretty. That's so pretty. Oh, that's marbled lovely. That's nice. Right, that needs to sit for 24 to 48 hours to dry completely. Oh, that is pretty. Lovely. I'm really pleased with that. And I'll go and get some resin mixed up and we'll start on the resin. Right, I've mixed up 150 mils. I've put 2 little pots there, absolutely full of bubbles. I've not got time today to use my debubbler, or else I would do. Right, I've got like a pearl white mica powder, so I'll be using that. A blue, that's the blue in the Aquacast one, so I will be using that one. Right, black mica powder. We want it nice and white. Might need a bit more. I was a bit stingy with that. Not like me, was it? To be stingy with mica powder. No, I think that's fine. I don't want it a stark white. Although I think in the DTF stickers it is kind of a stark white at the bottom. If in doubt, stick a bit more in. We'll get some of this blue in. Don't want a great lot of this either. And it is only a little pot. Oh, that's a lot. Why is it when you're trying to get just a little bit, you can't? Might need to stick some white in that like we did last time. Yeah, that's too blue. Stick a bit of white in just to mellow that down. And we'll do the same with the black. Right, has that made it paler? Not by much. We all know what resin's like anyway. It'll do what it wants with it, so it might disappear, it might not. So we need a bit of white in the black to make a grey. How is everybody today? I hope you're all doing well. I hope you're doing some wonderful craft projects. I'm kind of rushing this week. It's my bad week at work, which means I work more days on this week. Right, a tiny weeny bit of black, and I mean a tiny bit. That might even be too much. Oh, that's nice. I've never mixed white and black mica powders together before. That's lovely. Yeah, perfect. I'm just going to pour it exactly like I did with the Aquacast. Whatever touch the mould first, you're going to see. So we can always, if there's not enough resin for this mould, I can put that in the back. You'll not notice it. And the blue, bit too blue for my liking, but it is what it is, isn't it? Like I say, probably disappear, who knows, but we'll go for it. And the white, try and drizzle it over it so we don't disturb it too much. Right, I'm trying to dome it, but before I do, I want to spritz. Don't want to be doing it when I'm doming it, or it'll be flowing all over the edge. So we'll just try and dome it. There we go, and I'll find something for the extras, and I will see you back once it's cured. Let's get this one out. I like the bag, it's really nice, like all bubbly and cool. Oh, very nice, although I'm thinking the blue's a bit too blue on that. What do you think? Yeah, compared to that one, there's not much white. We will see anyway, we will see. Oh, I don't think it's going to look odd. No. Right, as you can see, I've cut around there. Now, this is for this one, the Aquacast. Now, I was thinking, get this one down. This is why I cut it, to make it fit a bit better. I want the trees in between these points and the bottom, touching the bottom of the tree, but you only get one go at this. And once it's down, it's down. I think I've cracked it. If it's in an unusual shape, sometimes it's better just to do a little snip, just to make it fit better. And a little snip down here. Doesn't need much. I've got a bone folder somewhere. Never to hand when you need it, is it? I use a lolly stick. Make sure it's all down perfectly. Right, let's see if we can get it up. This should be fun without scratching the Aquacast. There we go. We'll do it from the side, seeing as that's the way it wants to go. You've got to love DTF stickers, that's for sure. Did I leave a bit of plastic on there? No, I don't think so. Just a bit of a problem there. Right, let me see. Hey, I've not got any bubbles. I don't believe it. Good grief. How did that happen? Right, I think I've got it on. There were a bit of the top film stuck on there, you know, where I'd snipped it. But I think I've got it all off. I don't think I can feel any more. That is sweet, isn't it? Right, let's do the other one. Right, that one was a little more troublesome. I think I've got all the plastic off. That one's going to get a top coat. I like that one better. It's blended in very nicely. Now, you don't need to seal it in. If it's a UV DTF sticker on Eco Resin, you don't need to stick it in. I know a lot of people do. And if anybody knows me, they know I don't like to take the Eco part away by putting resin in it. And I'm pretty certain that that's going to stay. I will be coating it. I'll use the Hydroflow sealer instead of the wax. I'm going to put some foam on the base. But that is beautiful. I like that. When I do the top coat, I might put some crushed crystal in just to kind of hide these. Yeah, if it had been white, if I'd have used a paste, perhaps it would have been better, I think. Anyway, we'll get on to putting a top coat on that. I've mixed up about 80 mils. I know that's too much for this, but I'll be using it on a different project. So I'm just going to pour a little thin layer, and I'm seriously tempted to put it in the Aquacast one for the simple reason I know I don't like ruining the eco part of eco resin, but I'm pretty sure the DTF sticker has done that. I don't really know. And while I think about it, I might do it. I don't know. Just helping it to the edge. I still want it to be a tray. It could be a trinket tray or, like I say, a coaster. Although I don't know whether a cup will fit in it because of the shape. But yeah, I don't want to ruin the tray part. The resin's been in a debubbler. I'm hoping that we won't get any bubbles in this top coat. I'm going to use my heat gun on it, and then I'll let that cure. Right, they're all cured now. You could see there's still a bit there, you can see. As soon as I put the resin on, it sort of really showed up the side of the sticker, the edge if you will. While it was still wet, I sprinkled some Dazzling Diamonds on, just to cover around there, and I've done the same with that. And I know I don't like putting resin in the Aquacast, but it's come out lovely, that. Are you actually seeing the shimmer? I just think they're lovely. I really do think they're lovely. The Aquacast obviously has changed colour ever so slightly. We're having the resin on, but I really don't mind that. I'm not bothered at all. I really like them. In fact, I'm going to be putting that one out, I think. Obviously no food on it, but I will be putting that one out. What do you think? Have I already said that? I repeat myself a lot, don't I? Yeah, they're lovely. I hope you've enjoyed this video. I hope you've got something out of it, and I will see you next time. But thank you very, very much for watching. I appreciate it. Bye.